All right, family, you want to know how I fertilize my citrus? Like this. Start out in the morning, and we get busy. Check it out. First thing I do is get ready to make my morning coffee. And this is what I do. Take that coffee filter out. You don't get rid of that. We keep a whole bag of coffee grounds and we save it. I stopped putting them in 5-gallon buckets. It takes too long and it starts stinking. This is faster, easier, quicker. You zip that back closed like that. Pure coffee grounds. You set that to the side. So while I'm waiting on my coffee to fill up, I got my breakfast boiling. So right there, I'm gonna show you what I do with those eggs. When do you feed your citrus? How often do you feed them? When do you feed them? What do you feed them? Well, I'm gonna show you. We done going down Lemon Lane, and as you can see, everything looks spectacular. Well, this is why. Because I never stop feeding my citrus. Your citrus is evergreen. Your citrus trees, whether it's a lime, a lemon, all citrus, let's put it like that, okay? It never goes to sleep. So think about it. If you always woke and you always working, you're always hungry, right? Your tree is no different. Your citrus tree is no different. If you have an evergreen tree, any kind of evergreen tree, you need to be feeding your tree while it's woke. So this is what I use. I'm talking about using organic material to fertilize your food. So if you're using organic material like coffee grounds, eggshells, banana peel, chicken poo, worm casting, you can feed your trees in a container and in the ground all year round. Never stop feeding your citrus. I'm gonna show you right now. You guys keep wondering why I get such good results and good harvest every year, because I never stop feeding my citrus. Come on, let me show you. So as you can see, this morning before I got ready for work, I made my coffee, did everything I had to do before I went to work, and when I'm done with that, I dump my coffee filter right here in this bag right here, and that's pure coffee grounds. Okay, it take a while to get this saved up, but you can't beat it. I don't have to go to Starbucks. I don't have to go to none of those places to get my coffee grounds. You can if you don't drink coffee. But here you go. And for the people that's asking the question, can I just buy some coffee and put it in the ground? How about you give it to me first, let me use it, and I'll give it back to you. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't see why you can't. I wouldn't. You know, this is a recyclable material. That's why we use coffee grounds. Instead of just throwing them in the trash, we save them and we use them for food for our garden. So I'm gonna show you this. Okay, every day I got boiled eggs. I make me some boiled eggs for breakfast. I'm on this health journey. Keep the shells. Keep the shells. You want to put these in a little sooner because they'll start stinking on you. Eggshells right here. You can grind them up and you can blend them up. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm just doing it the simple way. So let's go on and I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Come on. Okay, family, it is seriously this simple. I just take my garden hoe and I get one of the bags. This is another bag of coffee grounds, and I just simply scrape right underneath. No need to dig too deep. I kind of use it as kind of a top dressing, or mix it in. It doesn't matter. Pull that back a little bit, and all this is, I wish I could show you a little closer. I will here. All this is already composted coffee grounds. That's all that is. You see how it's white in there? That's chicken poop, coffee grounds, eggshells. That's all that is. From time after time. And see, it'll go sour on you. Don't really stink. Just shake a little bit under there. Shake a little bit under that one. You can put as much as you want. because you cannot burn your tree like this. And that's it. See that? You cannot burn your tree. I got eggshells galore. I'm gonna put them around the back. You want to dig a little hole for those because these go to smelling kind of rough. Just dump a few of them in there. There you go. Cover that back up. Worms everywhere. And that's it, family. And I'm going to repeat that for every tree I have. It's simple, it's easy, and you can do it all year round. It is January right now, and I'm feeding my citrus tree. I'm going to feed Lillian and the rest of the gang down Lemon Lane. Okay, what we have here is a bunch of pecan shells from the pecans we harvested and sugarcane pulp. That's what all of this is. And we're just going to just put this around the tree. I'm telling you guys, it's not rocket science. We already put some coffee grounds down there. All we're going to do is just stir it up. Old wood chips, shavings from the chicken coop. That's it. Okay, so now we're in the greenhouse and I brought the party goods. This is all we're gonna do. Same deal as if they were in the ground. No difference. Everything looking half decent. Everything is alive, a little bit of scale. But as you can see, that's it. Put some on my Bear's Lime back here. My Ponderosa Lemon. As long as you have a plant that's alive, if you have it in a greenhouse like this, you see that? If you have it in a greenhouse where everything is still alive, you should still be feeding it. There you go. You don't got to do too much, just look at that. That's just coming from it being fed. They eating just as good as the tree is eating. And there you go. You just stir that up a little bit. Got tons of limes and everything else going on right there. It's that simple. And as you can see over here, like I said, if you have plants that are still thriving in your greenhouse, you need to feed them too. As you can see, I have jalapeno peppers all over the place here. Tons of them still. Remember, it's January. So this is what we're getting in the middle of January, well, the end of January, okay? That's what we got. Let me put that in my pocket. So you can still be feeding them. Here we go. We got some cherry tomatoes going on here too. So you should still be feeding your plants if you have a greenhouse, or if you have an evergreen. As long as your plant is alive and thriving, it needs to be fed. Just because it's winter time means nothing. That's only if it's asleep. If it's woke, just like you, it is hungry. Feed your trees, family. Look at that. That's beautiful. Go on, get that cherry tomato a little something, something. go. We'll pull a couple of more of these. You know, they did a lot better than I thought they would do. Look at the size of them mothers. See that? That's coming from pure organic feed. Eggshell, coffee ground, banana peel, chicken poop. Look at the size of those peppers. This is what you're looking for, the stuff that you get from the store. That's the kind of food you want to see when you harvest. That's what you want to see. And this is how you get it. Okay? Put those in my pocket. I make me some poppers tonight. All right? So, family, that's all it takes, okay? It's not that serious. If you have a citrus tree, or you have an evergreen, or you have a greenhouse and all of your plants are thriving and surviving, you need to be feeding them, okay? Light doses, but just like you, every day, a meal a day or so, or every other day or so, or once a week, you need to keep feeding your plants, okay? Organic matter only. All right, thank you guys for watching Laird Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out. Feed your trees, feed your citrus. They ain't sleep yet.